When a student is struggling with math, the instinctive phrase is often, "Don't give up, just keep practicing every day." While supportive, it can sound repetitive and uninspiring. The alternative is, "Every problem you solve sharpens your skills. Keep at it." This shifts the focus from endless effort to visible progress. Instead of framing math as a chore, it becomes a sharpening tool where each attempt adds precision and mastery. The student no longer hears "keep grinding," but rather, "you're growing with every step." This inspires persistence because it reframes practice as proof of improvement, not just duty. Learning a new language can be frustrating, and the common encouragement is, "It takes time, don't lose hope in the process." While true, it emphasizes patience more than progress. A stronger alternative is, "Every new word adds power to your vocabulary. Keep going." This empowers learners to see each word as an achievement, a building block toward fluency. Instead of waiting endlessly for results, they can celebrate small wins along the way. The message is energizing because it ties progress to empowerment, turning slow learning into visible growth. In a first coding lesson, learners often feel overwhelmed. The usual advice is, "You'll get better if you keep practicing daily." While encouraging, it feels generic. The alternative is, "Every line of code you write builds your confidence." This focuses on immediate benefits instead of distant improvement. By reframing practice as confidence building, students begin to see mistakes not as failures but as steps toward mastery. Each keystroke becomes an act of progress, reinforcing motivation and self-belief. This phrasing transforms coding into a journey of empowerment, not just endurance. Music practice can feel repetitive, and encouragement often sounds like, "Keep practicing the instrument and you'll improve." While true, it's uninspiring. A better alternative is, "Each practice session is making you sound more professional." This immediately connects effort to identity. Instead of just getting better, the student begins to see themselves as evolving into a musician. The shift is powerful. Practice isn't only about repetition, but about sounding more polished, skilled, and professional each time. This makes persistence more meaningful and rewarding. In sports training, many coaches say, "Don't worry, you'll get better over time." While comforting, it feels vague. An alternative is, "Every training session is pushing you closer to mastery." This highlights visible progress, connecting each practice to the ultimate goal of excellence. It builds momentum and confidence by showing athletes that every drill and workout contributes directly to mastery. Instead of just waiting for improvement, they feel they are actively building it with each effort. When someone is learning to cook, the usual advice is, "Just follow the recipe and you'll learn it." While practical, it frames cooking as mechanical. A richer alternative is, "Each dish you make teaches you new skills for the next one." This emphasizes growth and creativity. It reframes mistakes as lessons and meals as stepping stones toward mastery. Instead of cooking being about accuracy alone, it becomes a process of discovery, where each attempt builds wisdom and confidence in the kitchen. Public speaking is nerve-wracking, and encouragement often comes as, "You'll get less nervous if you keep trying." While comforting, it frames nervousness as the focus. An alternative is, "Each speech you give makes your voice stronger and steadier." This shifts attention from fear to growth. It positions speaking as muscle building. Each attempt strengthens control, confidence, and clarity. This reframe transforms nerves into a path toward empowerment, helping speakers see themselves improving with every speech. In art practice, the common advice is, You need to keep drawing to get better at it. While correct, it sounds mechanical. A better alternative is every sketch is another step toward finding your style. This reframe connects practice to identity, not just skill. It inspires artists to see each drawing as part of a personal journey. Improvement is not only about technique, but also about discovery, shaping a unique voice through consistent creation. This makes each effort meaningful. Dance practice often brings the advice. Just practice daily and you'll dance better. While encouraging, it feels flat. An alternative is each move you master brings rhythm more naturally to you. This ties practice to fluency and grace, making progress tangible. It shows that mastery isn't distant, but unfolding in every step. Instead of repetitive effort, dancers see themselves embodying rhythm more fully with each practice. It reframes hard work into joy and growth. Writing essays is often met with, keep writing and you'll slowly improve. While true, it doesn't inspire much excitement. A stronger alternative is, every paragraph you write strengthens your voice as a writer. This frames writing as identity building, not just a skill. Each sentence adds to confidence and expression. It highlights growth in communication and personal style. Instead of waiting for someday improvement, writers can feel progress in every piece, making the process encouraging and empowering. Science experiments are all about trial and error. The common way is just keep trying experiments, don't give up. While supportive, it can sound vague, almost like empty encouragement. A better alternative is each test, even if it fails, teaches you something new. This reframes failure as progress. It reminds learners that the value of experiments isn't only in the outcome, but in the learning process itself. Every failed reaction, every unexpected result is still data. The takeaway: growth in science comes from curiosity, persistence, and treating failure as discovery, not defeat. Driving lessons often test patience and confidence. The usual phrase is, you'll learn to drive once you practice more. While true, it feels generic and doesn't inspire confidence. An alternative is, every drive builds confidence and better control on the road. This frames each practice as meaningful progress. It assures learners that even short, imperfect sessions are making them safer and stronger. Instead of looking at the long road ahead, they can celebrate small wins along the way. The takeaway: learning to drive is about steady improvement, not instant perfection. Photography is often taught with repetition. The common phrase is, just take more photos and you'll improve. While practical, it doesn't highlight the deeper learning. A stronger alternative is, each shot helps you develop your creative eye and timing. This connects practice with artistry. It shows that every click isn't random. It's building awareness of light, composition, and patience. The encouragement becomes more meaningful because it recognizes creativity as a skill developed over time. The takeaway: practice with intention creates growth, not just repetition. Gardening teaches patience through hands-on effort. The typical phrase is, keep working and you'll understand plants better. While correct, it feels vague. An alternative is, every plant you care for teaches you patience and growth. This reframes gardening as a teacher in itself. Each plant offers lessons about timing, nurturing, and resilience. The words transform gardening from a chore into a meaningful journey. The takeaway: growth isn't just in the plants, it's also in the gardener. Meditation requires consistent practice. The common way is, keep sitting longer and you'll improve focus. While factual, it emphasizes duration over value. A better alternative is, each session helps your mind become calmer and stronger. This highlights the benefit, not just the process. It reassures learners that even short meditations are progress, training the mind like a muscle. The encouragement shifts from discipline alone to reward and transformation. The takeaway: meditation is about steady mental growth, not simply sitting still. Debating sharpens critical thinking. The usual phrase is, the more you debate, the better you'll be. While obvious, it doesn't explain why. An alternative is, every debate sharpens your thinking and quick responses. This makes the benefit clear. Each discussion, win or lose, polishes mental agility and clarity. Instead of vague improvement, it highlights specific growth areas. The takeaway: practice and debate is not about winning every argument, but about training the mind to respond with precision. History can feel overwhelming to learners. The common line is, keep reading and you'll eventually understand. While true, it feels like a slog. A better alternative is, every chapter you read adds depth to your perspective. This makes history feel like a growing tapestry of knowledge. It reframes reading not as endurance, but as enrichment. Each new event or story expands awareness, making connections clearer over time. The takeaway: history is built piece by piece, and every piece deepens understanding. Chess improvement is often measured in games played. The usual phrase is, the more games you play, the better you'll get. While partly true, it doesn't emphasize learning. A stronger option is, each match teaches you new strategies to think ahead. This highlights the real benefit: strategic thinking. Win or lose, every game builds foresight, patience, and adaptability. The encouragement shifts from simple repetition to thoughtful growth. The takeaway: chess isn't just about moves, it's about learning to anticipate and outthink. Singing practice often gets reduced to repetition. The common advice is, just keep singing to improve your voice. While correct, it's uninspiring. A better alternative is, every song you practice builds control and confidence. This turns practice into purposeful growth. It shows that each session develops vocal strength and self-expression. Rather than endless repetition, it becomes progress toward artistry. The takeaway: singing practice is about building both skill and courage. Swimming requires steady effort. The usual phrase is, swim more often and you'll be a better swimmer. While encouraging, it lacks depth. A stronger phrasing is, each lap builds your strength, stamina, and comfort in water. This breaks the process into clear benefits. It transforms practice into measurable progress, encouraging swimmers to see each lap as meaningful. The encouragement becomes both motivating and practical. The takeaway: swimming improvement happens stroke by stroke, building both body and confidence. Learning technology can feel overwhelming, but encouragement makes it easier. The common way of saying this is, keep exploring apps and you'll learn more. While useful, it feels flat and almost like a task. An alternative is, each tool you try makes you more adaptable and tech-savvy. This reframes the process into growth, not just effort. Instead of treating apps as endless practice, it highlights the reward: adaptability and skill. The message is empowering because it connects each small action to a larger sense of mastery. The takeaway: learning technology isn't about just clicking around, it's about becoming flexible and future-ready. Leadership is often seen as something you either have or don't. The common encouragement is, just take on roles to learn leadership. While true, it sounds like routine advice without inspiration. An alternative is, every role you accept shapes you into a stronger leader. This phrasing transforms ordinary experiences into powerful growth moments. It highlights that each opportunity adds to your leadership identity, not just your resume. It makes the learner see responsibility as investment in themselves. The takeaway: leadership isn't learned in one big leap, but in the shaping power of every role you take on. Teamwork is one of the most powerful teachers in life. The usual phrase is, keep working in teams, you'll learn eventually. While realistic, it feels like waiting for experience to just happen. An alternative is, every collaboration teaches you how to adapt and connect. This makes teamwork an active learning process, not a passive one. Each interaction has lessons about flexibility, communication, and empathy. It inspires learners to treat team experiences as opportunities to sharpen interpersonal skills. The takeaway: teamwork isn't just about finishing tasks together, it's about shaping yourself to connect better with people. Creative writing is a practice that builds imagination. The common advice is, just keep trying to write stories daily. While good discipline, it can sound repetitive and uninspiring. An alternative is, each story brings out more of your imagination and creativity. This makes the learner see writing as discovery rather than just exercise. It emphasizes that every attempt deepens creativity. The shift is from routine to self-expression. The takeaway: writing daily isn't just practice. It's the process of revealing new layers of imagination inside you. Meditation is about patience and persistence. The common way of saying this is, the longer you try, the better you'll get. While true, it treats meditation like a skill test. An alternative is, every attempt teaches your mind resilience and calm. This makes each session meaningful, even if it feels imperfect. The learner sees growth in the act itself, not only in the future outcome. It reframes meditation from effort to journey. The takeaway: meditation isn't about perfection, but learning calmness each time you sit down. Patience is often misunderstood as something you just wait for. The common phrase is, don't worry, patience comes with time. While comforting, it feels passive. A stronger alternative is, each challenge teaches you how to grow calmer inside. This reframes patience as an active skill developed through experience. It helps people see frustrations as opportunities for growth, not setbacks. The message is empowering. Patience isn't something you wait for, it's something you build. The takeaway: every challenge you face is a lesson in patience and strength. At work, leadership often grows through real projects. The common advice is, you'll learn management with experience. While true, it feels vague and delayed. An alternative is, each project you lead teaches you new ways to guide others. This gives immediacy and value to every experience. It turns each responsibility into a learning lab for leadership. The message is motivating because it connects action directly with growth. The takeaway: you don't wait years to learn leadership. You build it project by project. Programming often frustrates learners with bugs. The common phrase is, just debug more and you'll get better. While honest, it sounds discouraging and repetitive. A better alternative is, every error fix strengthens your problem-solving skills. This reframes mistakes as growth opportunities. It shows that debugging isn't just fixing code, it's training the mind to think critically. This makes the process empowering instead of frustrating. The takeaway: each bug solved is a step toward mastery, not just a temporary fix. Confidence is often seen as a mystery that grows slowly. The common advice is, confidence grows if you keep trying things. While realistic, it lacks inspiration. An alternative is, each challenge you face makes you more resilient and bold. This transforms setbacks into fuel for strength. It helps learners see challenges as opportunities that expand their courage. Instead of waiting for confidence to grow, they can measure progress with every test they face. The takeaway: confidence is built one challenge at a time, each one making you bolder. Lifelong learning is a powerful idea, but phrasing matters. The typical phrase is, just keep learning, it never ends. While true, it sounds endless and tiring. An alternative is, every new skill opens doors you never imagined before. This makes learning exciting and hopeful. It emphasizes opportunity and discovery rather than obligation. Learners are inspired to keep going because the reward is not just knowledge, but new possibilities. The takeaway: lifelong learning is a key to a future of growth and opportunities that keep unfolding. You can find playlists for various languages in the video description. To practice the vocabulary, you are encouraged to explore our various apps. Links to these are also included in the description. If you found something new or interesting, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section and provide your valuable feedback. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content.